Clean vectored outlines. Widescreen format.
These don't look like reruns.
They're not. I reanimated them.
We are gonna make a fortune with this show.
How has your voice changed? Like, you've been doing this voice for a long period of time. You've aged, your body's changed. Like, how have your voices changed over time? And how hard was it to get back into the original voice?
That's nice of you to ask. I often give thanks out loud because, we all do what I call Cirque du Soleil stuff with our voices. Fortunately, Rob, Mo, and myself and Tress too, have all managed to work very consistently since Animaniacs ended. So we've never stopped exercising. We've never stopped using them. You know what I mean? And while the other guys had challenges of their own, I tour with a rock band a lot of the time, so I'm singing real hard out there, which can be challenging, but at the same time it also built up the muscles. So as far as doing the voice, it wasn't much. We've basically been doing them consistently all this time anyway, because so many people love the show and we're always asked to hear the voices. It was just like, oh sure, we know how to do that one, it's no problem at all, and you just fall right back into it. So thankfully it could have been a challenge, but it wasn't in my case. How about you guys?
I think that we're all better than we were 20 odd years ago. What's the point if you don't always improve? The opportunity to do this again at this level with the King of Hollywood, and we're all, knock wood, healthy, and we're all better than we were 25 years ago.
Had a lot of practice.
Yeah, and the team of writers that Wellesley Wild has assembled and Gabe Sawar are so smart, so hip, and they have no problem explaining to us what it is we're lampooning. Because they may pick some obscure meme. Well, it may be obscure to us, but it's not obscure to 15 million people.
Yeah.
And that because we're not so in tune with whatever is on YouTube all the time. But the writers all grew up with that stuff.
Or any of what's on YouTube all the time.
Right? Yeah. So I really welcome it. It's an incredible challenge, and I love it.
For me, I would say that there is an element of truth to what you're saying, to what you're asking. My butt has dropped and my voice.
Yeah.
So my voice is a little deeper than it was in the 90s, but that has not hurt. In fact, now I sound even more like Orson Welles.
Yes.
In the 90s, I was trying to sound like Orson Welles, and now I just merely go right into it. And the only thing that's different is I don't smoke cigars anymore, but the brain lives on in the 2020s. Yes.
Yeah, buddy.
Speaking of that, the brain in 2020, like, do you guys ever find yourselves talking in voices to yourselves around the house? Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Totally.
but I never listen to myself, so I can't tell when I'm doing it.
Never brain. I usually around the house, I'll kind of do this kind of bad cross-pollination of Homer Simpson and Bill Murray in Caddyshack. If I'm talking to my son, I just go, you know what you might want to do? Maybe you want to put that dish in the sink.
With that face too.
Yeah, with that face. And that's why my son moved out. No, I'm kidding.
I play all the time, and I did from the time I was a kid. My career was not, this trajectory was not exactly what I had planned, but it's worked out beautifully. And the creative process for me doesn't stop. I play all the time. I have a little recorder thing, as all of us do on my iPhones. If I come up with something I find interesting, I record it, save it, tweak it. Yeah, all the time.
To that end, I do have a weird habit, which is that when my wife and I, when I finally collapse at the end of the day and I'm watching TV, if a guy comes on the TV with a weird voice, I don't even know that I'm doing it, but I start mimicking him.
Yep.
My wife will tap me on the leg and go, you know you're talking, and I'm like, oh no, I was just trying to get the cadence of what this guy's doing because maybe I can get it tomorrow. You know what I mean?
The exact same thing.
Of course you do.
Absolutely. And if I hear somebody with an accent that I've never really attacked before, I'll be like Siler from Heroes. I'll just kind of cock my head and try to slice open the top of their head and
the
take out
section begins.
Consonant sounds and the various vowel pronunciations. And
Well, thank you guys very much. And I've now had the theme song stuck in my head for like 3 days. So
thank you
guys so much for that.
Let's do it together.
Hello, earwig.
I've tried online dating, but I keep getting catfished. How do I know she's even real? Animaniacs.